Maybe I need more pockets. At the ready. Something good here, I hope.
Watch your back.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Tread carefully.
Best get going. Never wanted the easy path. Let's see.
Watch the shadows. Let's see. I wonder.
Never a dull moment.
Let's be quick.
Let's move. Is that blood? No, never mind. Should mind my step.
You stand on a clean metal platform, a beautiful but antiquated elevator. There are some scuffs to show its age, signs of things dragged onto it over the years, but it seems to be in good working order.
What in the hells? I never knew this was here. This was always Cazador's private quarters. Only he ever came in here. Well, him and the unfortunate souls we brought to feed him. What in the hells? I never knew any of this was here.
I'll give it a shot.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the
Just try to hold on, all right? My father will come soon.
approaching the cells, you're met with hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
Hardly. Cazador didn't keep me in luxury, but I've never seen anything like this. I have no idea what these wretches are doing here. The Master had a more refined palate than this.
You. I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
No. You're dead.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian,
You remember me.
you were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
It can't be.
Beneath the dirt and blood, you notice that every prisoner has a rune carved into their flesh.
So Cazador marked them too. Bound us all to his ritual. Gods. I know so many of these faces. They're my conquests. I pursued them, seduced them, and brought them to Cazador. He told us he was feeding on them, but he turned them to spawn. He turned every last one, so we'd have souls for this cursed ritual.
How long?
What?
How long have I been down here? There's no escape. No escape for us. And no escape for you, Astarion. This nightmare never ends, and it's your fault! You did this, damn you! I damn you to the hells! I damn you to misery! I damn you!
Come on, let's go.
My faith protects me.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Gods above. He kept Sebastian. I feel ill. All the fools and villains who ever fell for my ploys, they're here. I don't know anymore. I thought these people were drained and buried. They should be dead. But why? Why does he need them alive? What possible use could they have in this ruined state? All the blood he demanded. I thought he was gorging himself on... He never could have finished half of it. He never let us drink. He never wanted us to know. I had no idea there was worse than drainage and death at his hand. I couldn't imagine. We must find Cazador. This must end.
They're all red and bright.
What's
Better
wrong
not be
with
cursed.
Hey! Hey, you! Come closer.
Oh, God. It can't be.
It is you. I knew it. I'll kill you. Once I get out of here, I'll kill you! Camp. Monster hunters. The Gur camp. Oh gods! My parents' camp! Chessa, focus! Resist the beast inside you. You promised! It's your fault! You did this to us! Didn't he tell you? He's the one that kidnapped us! He's the reason we're spawns! I'll kill you!
Yes. Now that you, mention it, I may have done that. Don't look at me like that. Cazador's orders. Quite the deviation from my usual routine, of course. Capture, not lure. I didn't bring them in with sweet rolls or anything. I really forgot about them. Felt nothing the moment I handed them over to him. Oh.
Parents? You've seen my parents? I miss them. I think. Or perhaps it's the hunger. Oh, I don't know. It's so hard to tell. You should go. Leave us here. We shouldn't be out there. We'd hurt our families.
Behind the exhaustion, starvation, and fear, recognition stirs in her eyes, and with it, hope.
You really mean it? Cazador's got this stuff. It controls the doors. If you get it, you can set everyone free. If you get it, somehow. Good luck. If you fail, well, I suppose we'll be seeing you again. In here.
I need to find a way forward.
I just want to breathe.
Of course, I'm sure. And once we're free, we'll make those monsters pay. We're all hungry.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, the ring slot.
Guilds, nobles, politicians. If he controlled even a fraction of these, the city could be his, and no one would ever know. He recorded thousands of names. Were they his victims or something else entirely?
Yours neither. They're all red and bright.
Let's get on with it. I'm ready.
All right. What now?
To abandon his family!
Don't waste a step.
not slouch before me, boy. Look at you. Crawling back after abandoning your family. You should be begging our forgiveness. Have you fallen?
I don't need...
No. I fondly
No! Shut up!
I will not speak.
You son...
You truly forgot me. But to...
No! Stop him!
Fight on if you must, but I am only growing stronger.
Those runes. Kazi's using them to suck the power right out of those poor fuckers.
I'm ready. A little help, please.
Takuro!
A little help, please.
What now?
What should I do?
Let's cook with fire, baby.
No choice but to keep going.
I'm ready. Hungry for the slaughter.
Need to stay focused.
Now this is my happy place.
Time for a cull.
Got to focus.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
There's blood in the air.
This is gonna feel good.
Well, so much for peace. Another fight. Let's go.
The dance macabre.
I'm heating up.
Let's end this. I need aid.
Survival is all that matters.
Bye forever, pal.
Not now! Not when Kazat... Hurry! To his coffin!
Time to press ahead.
No healing sleep for you! Wake up!
Get your hands off me, worm!
I'm not the one in the dirt. One last thrust. And I'll be free of you. I'll never have to fear you again. But if I finish the ritual you started, I'll never have to fear anyone. Ever.
You think me a fool? That I would allow anyone to usurp me, speak the words, and ascend in my place? The runes I carved into your flesh bind you and all 7,000 souls to the ritual. Complete it, and those bearing the scars will be sacrificed, you included. You are simply a means to an end. I made you to be consumed.
I am so much more than what you made me. I can do this, but I need your help. I need your eyes, in a manner of speaking.
What do you think you are doing?
I'm making what you made me. Use the parasite. Link your mind to mine. Through your eyes, I can see the scars on my back, and copy them onto his.
You would not dare!
I would. And I will. You will be consumed, and all the power you've lusted after will be mine.
At the cost of a lot of lives. It's not worth it, Astarion.
Help me do this. Please.
Your minds join and your two selves become one. You can feel the knife in your hand, see the scars on his back, and taste his hunger for power.
Yes. Yes. I see it.
What are you doing? Don't! Ah!
Oh, no! Oh, no! No! There. Perfect.
Ungrateful child! Wretched child!
Time to take your place. Ecce Dominus, has animas offero in sacrificio.
What are you doing? All those people, Astarion, stop!
Don't you dare! I can feel their power flowing into me! Nunc volo potestantem quam policitus es mihi! That ache in my stomach, that hunger, it's gone. I'm free. I'm finally free! Oh! Oh, it feels delicious. I did. We did. Come on, let's get out of here. I have a brand new world to explore. This is it. The hopeless dream dreamt by all of my kind. I am the greatest vampire to ever walk this land. Even the pale knight would have knelt before me. I felt so very little for so long. My edges dulled over the numb years rotting in the boudoir and kennels. Now, I can hear it at last. See it at last. How all the lowly creatures of this plane are begging to serve. How to call upon them. Scurrying footpads in their safe houses. Rats below our feet in their filthy holes. The crows in the night above. They will obey. The world will stir in fear. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. The very composition of my blood has been altered. This is but the beginning. I already hear the world whispering in sweet surrender. And I feel alive. How delicious.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. No one back home will ever believe this. Moving in. What's in here?
Watch your back.
Watch it, oaf!
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. What to do? Best be on my way. Try me.
Keep your distance, darling. Step lightly.
Got to concentrate. Time to deal some punishment.
Nothing important is ever easy. Breathe deep and move.
Sounds like fun.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Oh, that was very, very satisfying. Who better to test these new powers on? And who better to be standing by my side than you, who helped me get them?
Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
before me.
The elevator lies ready to carry you back up to the palace.
I can face anything now. What can I do for you, my friend?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
You have come far, I perceive. Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Fine.
Greetings. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this? I am also granted. I am Vicar Humble. Of course, my child. Within limits.
No one's stopped me yet.
From the
All's well that
depredations
ends.
of the absolute
Not as bad as it
heretics.
could have.
Bless them with the strength to endure
Well,
and
hello.
the courage to resist.
Looking ahead.
So may it be.
I suppose Astarion is part of the vampire aristocracy now. I hope he doesn't expect us to bow to him.
So we're knocking around with the vampire lord now. We sure this is a good idea? I hope he still sees it that way. Something tells me he's not the same person we knew. Not anymore. Let's march!
Can't give up now.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded... I suppose...
I need a moment for the two of us.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is, if If it's important enough to send Elminster, we could be damn. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. So, a vampire lord walks among us. A powerful ally to have at our side, and a powerful enemy should our intentions diverge. Things are getting more interesting by the moment. Go ahead. I'm listening. With Mistra's likeness. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
Here goes nothing.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mistra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mistra, wherever she may be.
Go on then, Gale. We'll be here waiting for you when you're finished.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mistra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. Oh, that hardly matters. There's not much further I could fall in Mistra's estimation. But I'd like to at least leave her with something to think about. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. With pleasure. It's not often one has the chance to threaten a goddess and make good on it. Mistra won't be the one issuing the orders for much longer. She'll know exactly who's coming for her. This won't take long, and when I'm done, I'll be free of Mistra's yoke once and for all.
Gale of Waterdeep, you look well.
No thanks to you. I wasn't expecting a summons, but then you did always prefer things on your terms.
I did not come here to suffer a mortal's admonitions. Certainly not yours. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
You abandoned me in my hour of greatest need. I had no obligation to help you in yours.
You still believe yourself to be so wronged. You always were stubborn. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
Well, somebody had to. You weren't exactly forthcoming with any offers of help.
My concern was the preservation of everything. The Karsite weave could tear apart the very fabric of the material plane. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
Not happening. When I get my hands on that crown, I'm going to wield it. Karsus's powers will be mine.
Crown yourself, Gale Decarius, and you will learn what it is to carry such weight upon your shoulders. If it does not crush you, I will.
The Karsite weave. I had no idea. Do you realize what this means? The orb is no stray piece of ordinary magic. It is something entirely different. The nascent form of a new divine power. Of course, I couldn't control it. I was mortal. But once I reforge the crown, the power of a god will be mine to command. The orb will answer to me. So do I. Though I'm not sure that's the purpose I'd apply it to. Let me assure you, Karsite weave has no more inherent evil to it than a child in the womb, or an axe half forged on the blacksmith's anvil. It is a tool, ready to be shaped by its wielder, by me. And you know me to be someone of reasonably sound moral judgment, don't you? Gods, it's refreshing to share the company of someone who sees things the same way I do. All we need to do is stay focused on the task at hand, defeating that Elder Brain. After that, you can leave the rest to me. How can I help? Ah, yes. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful and as to the god. It was an event that came to be known as Karsus's Gale's folly, one might call it. I take it as a compliment either way. For now, to have a few more days, I know what it is. So long as he sates his appetite elsewhere, I question the wisdom of that decision, albeit.
Gale defied Mystra herself. Good. Not every goddess is deserving of such love. I would know. All right, so...
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Aelin left to face that even after all. It all feels like recklessness to me. He can I wanted to help her, but she said I'll rest a little easier if you do.
Something's on my mind.
I brought my own pairing.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea.
Defying Mystra, declaring that he'll rule the Karsite Weave. I didn't know Gale had it in him. I'm just so proud.
Oof. I've seen a lot, but never been threatened by a god. It sounded like Gale really meant it. He really wants to take control of the Karsite Weave. He really wants to be a god. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind.
One day I'll catch a break.
Transcript of a conversation with Archduke Gotash.
What's he got to say?
Maybe he's coming.
Cultists is on its way to cut
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate.
Be stabbed in the gut. Or
It was another day in the City of Lies, Baldur's Gate, where the people begged for justice until they starved. Two heroes were fated to cross paths that day. Their eyes met. Destiny was calling. Strangers? Only in a fool's definition of the word. It was the start of something incredible. Two heroes on the hunt for justice, no matter the cost. All the Tall One had to do was say yes. The Tall One had failed the first test. They lacked caution. The cat could have just as easily been a foe as a potential friend. Perhaps it was simply not meant to be.
city of crime and chaos.
The book was a lot more lewd than its prequels.
Please focus.
You aren't a stonemason by any chance? Nah, suppose not.
You one of Tamrin's friends? Well, we haven't seen him. He did a runner one night, never came back. You won't find him here.
Think we can get a wall built? Just the two of us?
Oh, I doubt it.
Candlelight. Oh, it's such compelling reading.
Nah, the blood and sex were the best bits. Of any book, really.
No, I'm with Kepi. The novel's sense of intrigue was its finest quality.
Don't get me wrong, the book intrigued me. You know, the right ways. Hang on. Don't distract me. I've been waiting a bloody month to talk about this book.
Tell you what, I really enjoyed our book this month. Dusk's Dark Desires. Highly recommend it.
Oh, hello there. Feel free to listen in, but only members may participate in discussion.
So, Kepi, who was your favourite character in the book?
No, you can tell me
I
anything.
really liked what the author did with Bedford.
I just don't know how to
I
say
agree.
I think
There's something going on here. I don't like it. Careful. I smell an ambush.
How the gods truly this petty? The novel's protagonist is such a basic choice, impossible to
sometimes when listen. I know what I like, and the book delivered it in Spain.
I'm not talking to you until you get it back.
With the
Not if I stop talking to you first.
shite for brains.
Connell!
It's in this
It was
park,
a
you know.
present for me.
And there were certainly less fists
You
about
lost
it.
it. Prove
It's
it.
only been a month when...
What a perfect man.
You've come
I
dressed
really
like
don't
No,
think
it's not.
I've ever felt this way
Point of a
about
story
someone
without an
before.
ending. I remind you
All
again
about the journey more.
One.
Obviously. Where did you
Damn,
say
it's
the
good
ball
to be
was?
alive.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Could ask them to keep it down. Bits of the book was
Anything for you
downright
to do.
naughty. Listen,
Hey ho.
I really think we need to
Let's keep
I wonder what the next move is.
Go and get on.
Got a long road ahead.
I want to play. I thought it was your ball. Get it yourself. Oh, you threw it.
I'm not fetching it.
Well, then we're not friends anymore. I'm not talking to you until you get it back.
Chat.
Not if I stop talking to you first.
I can't even catch my breath.
I don't see what your problem is with the robe. It hides my identity.
But it's not exactly inconspicuous, is it? I cannot believe you've come dressed like the villain in a tragicomedy.
Well, if you believe it, that makes it unexpected. Which is good, right?
Put him up.
I did want to chat.
What did you want to talk about, my darling?
I asked you here because... Gods. Never mind.
Still on my feet.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Let this murder be his sacrament.
Quick! Must be quick! This mind is small, fragile, Listen now. You know us. Not much time. We learn necro. You. What?
Don't get me wrong. The book is the right ways.
Moving ahead.
Who was your favourite character in the book? I really liked what the author did with Bedford.
Careful, I bite.
No time to rest.
What did we think of the story?
Very well.
Who are that lot? Need to report this.
No, it's not. What's the point of a story without an ending?
A book's all about the journey, Morgan. Obviously.
A tribute to liberty. Compliments of Stony and Boney.
Pictured my own young ones getting that road. No home, no shelter. They're thinking
And what were your general feelings on
A thrilling
Always room
read.
for more?
Gave me goose pimples.
Goose pimples are right. Bits of the book were downright naughty.
Morgan, please. We're in public. Let's keep away from the book.
6 children, 4 adults. It must be a bit of a squeeze.
we managed. They didn't bring much with them, of course. Not so much as a rattle for the bay.
I can spare some things. My boy's all grown up now. He won't miss a toy or two. How are your new guests settling in?
Keep a blade close.
Well enough. Though the city's been a
What
shock
are they?
to them after all that time on the road.
Must have been a hard walk from El Terrell. They'll get used to it.
What now? Just like old times, quietly.
I'd end up taking in refugees.
It's a good
Still breathing, despite everything.
I just pictured my own young ones out on that road. No home, no shelter. What they're thinking about.
With haste.
Joy in stone. Compliments of Stony and Boney.
What's that?
Well, I, for one, count my lucky stars.
What's up for discussion?
God's not seen action like that in an age. Hope I don't have to again. Tell you what, city's gone down the gutter recently. All these attacks. It's no good.
Damn shame to see all this violence. I'd hoped that was all behind me.
In the old days, those troublemakers would never have got so close to civvies.
Something over there.
Don't be shy.
Trust no one.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Breathe deep and move. Let's see what this does.
Bogans, you know.